What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, man. Will it matter if because Bill Haney won't go to Australia? Will it be built-in excuses? This, that, and the third. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase the chance of notifications. Now, Bill Haney will not be allowed to go to Australia. All right, a lot of people saying all this messed up and stuff of that nature, but people got to remember, he retired out of Dev Corner, and he was at peace with that. He was at peace with that decision. Devin said he wanted to be, in his corner again, and he came back and was in his son's corner, So, I feel that there is some type of comfortability there, but also he got to do this. He got to do this for himself to complete that maturation process as a man. I think it's deeper than boxing. And at the end of the day, yeah, Bill said he's been living on his own and all this, but it's part of being a man. And it's part of, he's probably not going to admit this, but it's part of proving that, to the world, I'm a man. And my dad is there and he always going to be there, but I'm a man. I can go out there and do this. Now, other, potential thoughts, as Danny Garcia says, you know what, man, I wouldn't go in there without my pops. I just wouldn't fight. And when you got that amount of comfortability with somebody, you've been doing it that long, you got to think about it. Him and Devin ain't been doing it that long, as long as, Danny and Angel been doing it. But that's just something that it's just the point that I'm about to I'm a man, I can do this, and I'm pretty sure he can. But also, nobody know Dev in and out the ring like Bill do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure he relayed the message to Mr. Judah, Zab Judah, that he is going to be spearheading the corner, and I'm pretty sure that they worked with Dev before, and because you got to think about it. You in a loud ass stadium, so you got to focus on one voice. That's what people forget. You got to focus on one voice. He got to focus on one voice, and I'm pretty sure he's familiar with Jab Judah's father's voice. I think it's Joel Judah. Let me make sure I get this right. I don't want to disrespect him. Yeah, Joel Judah. So I'm pretty sure, they got, and then if, when it's time to throw the towel in, or if it's time, what to do about a cut, well, whatever it may be, now it's time to turn it up. Hey, we how to motivate them. Sometimes fighters be up 10 rounds, and sometimes, to keep their focus, they be like, hey, yo, Anthony, you down, yo, Dev, you down, yo, Sean, you down. You need to step it up. It's close. In reality, in actuality, they may not be down, but you don't want them to lose focus and get caught with a shot that they don't see coming. So that's something to look at as well. So just somebody that's gonna be familiar, in the corner with what his needs are, and the voice that you can the voice that you can hear, that you can recognize. It's gonna be loud in there. And also, I mean, obviously, Joel Judah was part of one of the loudest atmospheres in boxing history, in the United States, and one of the most raucous crowds. That's just when Zab Judah went on to fight rematch Corey Spinks in St. Louis. In that atmosphere, you can't find that nowhere. You can't buy that crowd. So you can't buy that crowd. So I mean, but the odds against them, and you can make it. It could be bitter. It could be sweet. It could be bittersweet. But at the end of the day, this should do. This should do more than this shouldn't do nothing more than motivate him. He touched down yesterday. This shouldn't do nothing but motivate him. This is what people dream. This is what kids dream about. watching the Rocky movies and him going into Russia, and people say it's not real, but it's one of the things that helped propel boxing as a top sport at one point in time. It's what you dream about. All them 1,000 people. How many people in Marvel Stadium? All them thousands of people in there sending them home sick with the gas face. And he told us that I'm gonna beat him up. I'm gonna beat his ass. So yeah, hold about 53,000 people. So I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna whoop on them. I'm gonna come home. We gotta do it again. We gotta do it again. But is it a big factor? Absolutely, it's a big factor because they have a rapport. You know, they understand each other. I'm pretty sure he probably had Ben Davis in his corner too. He been there, and I understand when they said they to go to Australia. I'm pretty sure they had to know Bill probably wasn't gonna be able to go. You don't have stake in the promoter. You're hoping for neutral judges, hoping they remain neutral, but the crowd sway them. You're probably gonna have a small cheering section, and all that do, you ain't got margin of error. All that do is make you more focused. You ever going to work, Tuesdays be wild, it's a busy day. You mentally prepare for Tuesday. Yeah, you mentally like, I come in here and do this. You mentally prepare for it. You brace yourself. He know what he up against, and he believes he can beat Kambosos in fashionable style. People say, well, he couldn't hurt Gamboa. He couldn't do this. He couldn't do that. Never know. Gotta wait and see. No, but George Kambosos, he sounded confident. You gotta take that confidence away from him real soon. Quick, fast, in a hurry. But people say, well, Bill don't do this and Bill don't. You familiar with that voice? You familiar with the language that he's speaking, the lingo that he's using? And now, him and your Joel Duda probably having those conversations. Him and Ben Davison probably already had those conversations. And it's time to put it into work. It's gonna be live on ESPN. It's gonna be live on ESPN. So it's go time. We can't cry over spilled milk. We pretty much already knew this was gonna happen. So I'm pretty sure they was prepared for it. And he said he made it. And this is what you dream of. Going to enemy territory. Going to enemy territory, taking somebody's belt. Can't nobody call him an email champion no more. And if you want to call me email champion, I have to make a U-turn to go beat Teofimo Lopez butt too. So this is what you dream of. Earl Spence did it. Terrence Crawford did it. Go over there, take a belt. You have an opportunity to go over there and take belts and solidify yourself as undisputed. Josh Taylor came to the West Coast, took a couple belts from Jose Ramirez. Zab Judah went in, took undisputed from Corey Spinks in a rematch. So he got the perfect general in his corner. He got the perfect general to carry out this mission. Because it wasn't too many crowds that's like, that was like in St. Louis versus Corey Spinks and Zab Judah. But you just gotta remain focused. That's a big thing. Remain focused. And just treat it kind of like the amateur score. Hit and don't get hit. That's it. And when he get you some body shots in there. If the game plan is a knockout, it start with body shots with attrition punchers. Start with a good jab. So it's gonna be interesting. You gotta look at it as I'm down 4, but I can't look at it as I'm urgent. I just gotta take my time, take them apart, dispatch them, you know, that's what I got to do. Dispatch him. We know he gonna try when I get in his ass. He gonna try to take the play away at the end of the round. Have something waiting for him. So it'll be a factor that Bill ain't there. But like I said before, this is the maturation process of him becoming a man in the boxing point of public view and just make for a better story. So pretty sure they in some hands that he trusts. So it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. I think it will be a factor, but I think he'll overcome it and put on a great performance. June 5th, Australia. I think it's gonna be prime time television in America. That's why I think it's gonna be around, I don't know, probably 9. Let me see. Let me not insinuate. Hold on. So let me see. So let's see. 1 second. So it says that we get the time. They tell you everything but the damn time. So they said Saturday, June 4th, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific. Yeah, so I get it's gonna be regular time for West Coast fight. So other than that, your financial support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase the chance to get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Hit the link tree link in the description. It's the link that take you everywhere. So I'm producing content: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Twitch, Instagram, whole nine. Appreciate the love, support. Check the box in this playlist out. Let me know what you think. It's gonna make a big factor.